We have made it to the final Holo Taco collection of 2025. Welcome back to another video on Darling Little Artist. Today we are checking out Holo Taco's third declassified collection. For those who don't know, this collection is made up of polishes that didn't make the cut for other collections, but Holo Taco decided to grace us with their presence with this collection. Here are the polishes of this collection. We have Seek Help, Well Wishes, Cool Ranch, and Waterworks. The first polish that I want to use is Seek Help, and this is from the Off the Deep End collection. This collection was all jelly, iridescent flakes type polishes. A lot of the ones that actually were in the collection were a lot brighter colors. This one is a little bit darker in tone, which is one of the major reasons why it was left out, but we still get to play with her now. I also just love the name Seek Help. I think that's so clever. Sorry, Seek Help. Am I saying that? Have I been saying that correctly? I don't know. Okay. So this is a very buildable polish, so we really won't see a lot of the colors until some of the other coats, but we're making do right now. And I have to say, I really do love the seaweed color, and I'm really glad we ended up getting this polish, but I do agree that it is a lot darker than the other ones, and I don't think it would have fit if it came out with the collections. I think Holo Taco made a good choice here. Now we're going back to earlier in the year with Cottagecore, and we are doing Well Wishes. This one is kind of a moodier polish. It didn't quite fit, again, with like the brighter colors of spring that we got with Cottagecore, but I still think it kind of fits with both this this collection and the other collection. So this is just a creme, and it's pretty similar to any other Holo Taco cremes. Good coverage. Next we have Cool Ranch, which was supposed to go into the Disco Cowboy Holo Royalty collection. I honestly think this is one of my favorites. I think it's such a cool polish. It's so different. It reminds me of Spirit Fingers and Alien Infatuation, if you're familiar with those, that were also very popular. So let's see how she looks on the nail. Because I love this polish so much, I am going to put this on 2 nails. Looking good. Can't wait to see how that builds up. And last but not least, we have Waterworks. So this one has kind of a history with it. This was supposed to be in the Declassified collection last year after not making the Holo Royalty collection. This one is basically like a blue teal glitter polish. So let's see. Okay, I got the first coat for every polish. Now let's build them up a little bit and see how the nail look comes together. So here are what the polishes look like. I love how this palette just works together. I love how all these nail polishes really look so good together, and I just think that's so cool. So one thing that I want to do that's a little bit extra is for the creme, I want to try out Holo Taco's new Holo Magnetic polish. This was kind of a bonus that was given to us in December, and it was such a surprise that I just thought it'd be really cool to add to this collection to celebrate just kind of the last polishes of the year. So this is slightly different than the Magnetic Taco that we got earlier this year. That was all silver, where this has some holo in it, which is so cool. So I did top coat. So let me get the magnet. Okay, so we're gonna hold that for a little bit. You know, looking at the declassifieds, it's kind of cool because this time of year you kind of are reflecting on the past year and everything that happened, and taking polishes from what would have been in previous collections and kind of putting them out at the end is kind of a way for customers to look back. I really like how Holo Taco is growing as a company. I think that it's so cool that they get to try all new things. I think that they have really developed their basics so they can kind of experiment and try new things and really come up with new polishes that probably their core consumer base wouldn't think of themselves. So I think that's all really good. Honestly, this year feels like it just kind of flew by, but also there were parts of it that just lasted forever. But I don't know how I feel about this year. I think this was my first year making YouTube videos, and I feel like I've learned a lot by doing it on this channel and my other channel, Darling Little Writer. And there's so much more that I want to do with it, and so many more videos I want to make, and different kinds of videos, and really seeing what I can do with the stuff that I do, and not just have this be just a Holo Taco channel, but really explore all sorts of crafts and artistry, and really just give myself a chance to be creative. But we'll see how that goes. Let me know if you have any ideas of things that you want me to do. I would love to hear them. But I have been crafting a little bit more. I haven't really filmed a lot of it because it's something that I like to do kind of on my downtime and just relax and just do it while I'm watching TV or something. But I would like to show off some of the stuff that I've done, so that would be cool. But yeah, and I do kind of miss doing like nail art. I feel like I haven't really been able to do like real nail art in a while. But hopefully in 2026, I'll be able to make time for all of that. 2025 for me was a lot of changes and transitions, and I'm really hoping that for 2026 I can settle in to kind of my new life here and really be able to just enjoy the stuff I'm doing. Okay. That looks pretty cool. You can definitely see the line. It's kind of a little faint, but it's definitely there. And then the hollow is just kind of all over, but that might be partly because my nail is so short. So, but we could probably put the glossy taco on the other nails, and then I'll just kind of let the other one dry a little bit longer and put it on with the magnetic wand over it, just to really seal in that line. So here is the final look, and I am honestly loving it. I think I really like the blue, and I think that's really cool. I'm not really a blue person normally, but I really like this palette. Again, my favorite is still Cool Ranch. I think it's just such a cool shade and so different. So that's it for me and this collection. Honestly, I really like what they came up with this year. I love how this collection really works together, and then there's also just an extra layer of how these polishes, you can tell, fit into their original collections. And I just think it's such a cool and unique thing that they do. So I really enjoy this collection every year, and I hope they keep doing it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video and any other videos that you saw this year. I have enjoyed making long form videos on YouTube, and I hope to continue that into 2026. Feel free to find me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm Darling Little Artist on both those platforms. I also post to YouTube Shorts on here as well, and I'll see you in the new year.